Well, Mr. Patterson, thank you very much for being here, and welcome to the Red Devil postgame. We all know that you were not only a successful football player, but also a very good student. I guess what we all want to know is, how did you manage a 4.0 GPA while also being a star athlete?
It took a lot of balance, a lot of preparation, a lot of late nights, and focus. I mean, for me, it was always academics first and then a focus on my athletic career. And so it really took just a lot of organization and preparation. But I think the biggest thing, if I had to look back, it was probably the organization, making sure I knew where I was supposed to be, but also where I was supposed to be when I was where I was supposed to be studying as well. So it was really probably organization and preparation.
Well, you went on to play at Harvard. What stood out to you that other colleges didn't?
Yeah, the opportunity to go to one of the best colleges in the world, irrespective of, my athletic career at the time, I really was thinking, and I was fortunate to have mentors and family around me to give me some foresight, because at age 18, I didn't have this in mind, but the opportunity to go to a place that would position you to do whatever you wanted to do and open up doors and possibilities, that was really what Harvard had to offer that I felt like I couldn't necessarily get or wouldn't have gotten if I had made a different decision.
Well, Mr. Patterson, how did your time here at GHS prepare you for an Ivy League school?
Yeah, it goes back to that preparation and just being well-rounded. At the Ivy League level, things are going 1,000 miles per hour. And to have the experience of coming to a place like Germantown where, I had the benefit of being around a large class. I had the benefit of competing at a high level on the playing field, but also being competitive in the classroom as well, taking a series of AP classes. All of that together really prepared me. But I got to be honest, I don't think anything could have really prepared me for the awakening that I got when I set foot in Cambridge. I mean, it was a dramatic difference. And, you rely a lot on your experiences in high school. You rely a lot on your upbringing. You rely a lot on your faith as well. But you make it through because of perseverance and also just the preparation that you had. And you just got to trust and believe in yourself.
You've received a lot of awards and recognition. Looking back, which ones stand out or mean the most to you?
Gosh, that's a tough one, because I never competed for the recognition. I never went to class to get an accolade. It was really all about preparing for life, right? And in particular on sports, it was about competing with my teammates. And so I think what stands out the most are winning titles and winning and being a part of the team. I don't know if it's necessarily an individual accolade, but it was those team accomplishments, right? So winning the region, being the first class to bring my coach at Harvard his first Ivy League title, right? Like those team accomplishments. Now, I will say, being the only player in Harvard history to run, catch, throw, and return a touchdown in a single season is something that I take great pride in, because it's so unique and no one else has done that. But when I look back, it was really those team accomplishments and being able to say we did this together as winners.
Now, Mr. Patterson, tell us what you're up to now.
Yeah, so most recently I was at the Downtown Memphis Commission, leading the organization that was tasked with making downtown Memphis the place to live, work, play, and invest. And I'm now in transition. I'm evaluating moving into the private sector, but what's really weighing on me is the opportunity to get involved in a political environment as well. So I'm excited. I remain committed to do whatever I can to make Memphis and Shelby County the best place possible, not just for today, but for our future, right? I have a 4-year-old son, and I want Memphis and I want Shelby County to be a great place into the future. So that's really what I'm committed to doing.
What advice do you have for the football players who want to go on and play college football?
Yeah, we talked a lot about this before the game. To me, there are 3 or 4 things that stick out. Number one is have fun. You cannot, I think maybe Jay-Z said it right, pressure bust pipes. You got to just relax and have a good time, right? The second thing is you got to be prepared. You got to know what the plan is. And the last one is have a plan. That is what I believe it took and takes to play at the next level and compete in life too. I mean, look, sports is a microcosm for life, and I'll firmly believe that football prepares you just as well as any other sport to be successful in life. So all of those things are about competing at the next level, but also being successful in life.
Mr. Patterson, thank you very much for giving us your time today and coming on the Red Devil postgame. We would like to tell you that Germantown High School is very proud to have an alumni of your caliber. Thank you very much for giving us your time today.
Thanks. I appreciate it. It's always a joy to be back at your alma mater. And again, this is such a great honor. So thank you for having me.